Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semi-final collision. He'll call for the fair catch here. Direct center down to the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own to the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Across the 45 now. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They hold up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Red Raiders hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The Cowboys will line up to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he get there on the ground? They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The Red Raiders churn out another first down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
And the Red Raiders line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Solid tackle, able to get him down. So now here comes a crucial call on 4th and goal. Coach told us field goals aren't going to win this game. It's an aggressive move.
Well, they've got the opportunity here to come up with a touchdown if they go for it, but already 3 tries from inside the 10-yard line and nothing. Maybe you consider kicking a field goal and at least getting the 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the back now goes in motion. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Cowboys hustle to the line to run that hurry up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's the spin move. Powering through the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Cowboys will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. Offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. The back's got it. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The runner takes off to his right. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st period of play.
Texas Tech 10, Oklahoma State 0.
So here we go. 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And he's got it already past the first down marker. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers willing.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. They call the draw play here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Lights on the defender. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. This try is no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Hands off to the fullback. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Spanks. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Didn't quite get the playoff in time, It'll be delay of game. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
On third down, he drops to throw. He pulls in the catch. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. And the Cowboys come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Cowboys look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Herrera. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes a quick grab. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. And the Cowboys will look to convert here on fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's looking to scramble. They pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Offense hungry to convert here in third down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. And he'll drop back here on third down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry up. And they'll try the jet sweep here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. No press here. The defense backing away. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This will likely be the last play of the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick this away to start the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. The returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He makes the grab. That's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27. They bring him down with a veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Cowboys hustle to the line to run the hurry up. first down. They're going to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to 41. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Defense not pressing this time. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Finds room at the 30. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Suddenly off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They convert to BAT, so the lead is now 21. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. He cannot be serious. This coach is going to go for it, backed up to his own end zone. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He knocks this one right through. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Pitch play to the back. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up again.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Movement here from the tight end. On third down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. 1st and 10 now for the offense. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Crosses the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. It's a 2-yard game. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Same tailback, another carry. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Pass not complete. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Using his legs, it Spanks. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Red Raiders look to convert here on 4th down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a 1st down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offense.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. The pass is intercepted. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. The Cowboys hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Good catch just past the 1st down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. And they stopped him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch, but now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. It's QB sneak. You don't make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Hey, it's 1st and goal right away. Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And they're trying to punch it in here. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Set to advance on the football.
And the hands team able to recover the football. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? They'll run it to the right side. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. Another big play for this offense, but they are not floundering back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Gives it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the beatdown continues.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They're going to try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Send the back in motion. Quarterback's got it on the option. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Man, I love this option call, but the quarterback, I think he's just trying to make a play that wasn't there. Sometimes on this option play, you just got to eat it. It's just not there. The execution's not there. The defense plays it well. You got to tip your cap. Here, he tries to make a play that's not there, and the result is a loss of yardage.
And the returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the